and they think that they're going to sell those cars into the United States with no tax at the border. Let me tell you something to China. If you're listening, President Xi, and you and I are friends, but he understands the way I deal, those big monster car manufacturing plants that you're building in Mexico right now, and you think you're going to get that, you're going to not hire Americans, and you're going to sell the cars to us. Now, we're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars. If I get elected, now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole, that's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it. But they're not going to sell those cars. They're building massive factories. A friend of mine, all he does is build car manufacturing plants. He's the biggest in the world. I mean, honestly, I joke about it. He can't walk across the street, and that way he's like Biden. But for building a plant, he can do the greatest plants.
First of all, let me apologize. If you hear that frying in the background, I'm making salmon croquettes and grits for breakfast, so that's what you're hearing. Let's talk about that video clip. Now, what the Maganuts will tell you, the Maganuts will tell you that the left is going crazy, blowing this out of proportion. They are spinning what he actually said. They are only taking a small portion of the clip to spin a narrative. And what else are they saying? Oh, he was talking about a bloodbath for the car industry, not the country. For the rest of us who are grounded in reality, and for the rest of us who can read between the lines, and for the rest of us who aren't sniffing Donald Trump's poop, we see it for what it is. If he was talking about a bloodbath for the car industry, why would he want such a thing to happen for the United States? Why would he want the car industry for the United States to be an absolute bloodbath because he is not the president? He doesn't care about the thousands of workers who work in the car industry. And all of you are clapping for tariffs on foreign cars. Y'all don't know how tariffs work. I mean, let's be honest. Y'all don't know how any of this work. All y'all care about is what Donald Trump has to say, and he doesn't know how any of this works. Donald Trump wants a bloodbath for the entire country. The car industry is one of the hearts of this country. You get it now? Listen. Let me go flip my croquettes.